Hello everyone! I hope you guys can hear me. I should have everything set up. I was just putting everything together on YouTube and on Twitch. It was the struggle to get YouTube set up for some reason, but here we are. And if there's any issues with volume or anything throughout, please let me know. I downloaded a new kind of virtual mixer so I could have background music, so hopefully that's fun too. So, I think I might have just hit the mic. Sorry. Oh, how about I move to the right screen? Whoa. So exciting. So, I am starting a Nuzlocke, as you can see by the title. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I am starting completely new, as you will see shortly. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose. We are starting a completely new account from scratch, none of my rerolls, and it is going to be quite a bit. So, the main rules are, actually let me pull them up because I didn't have them pulled up because I didn't think about it. Oops. Okay, so the main rules, number 1, if I die, any sort of character death, I do read Twitch chat, by the way. Hello, yes, I am reading both. If I die, any character dies, I have to restart. Account is dead, we have to restart. So, that's already going to be rough. Where are the rest of my rules? Also, I am so sorry, I am doing Lumine. That is my girl. We are doing best girl. So, let me start with that. I call Traveler insta-death. That's foul. Okay, so if a character dies, I restart. Characters who die in previous runs cannot be used in future attempts. The exception is going to be the Traveler, because I obviously have to be able to use the Traveler at the beginning at least. Any weapons or artifact sets that die with the character will be dead with them. So say I have a basic weapon, I don't know, dull blade on a character and that character dies, I can no longer use dull blade. There's a completionist clause. Also, no, I will not be adding any rules or changing rules. I know that a lot of people do that for Nuzlockes. We're trying our best with just these. Also, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I would say my first subscriber, but I think one of my mods might have been the first one. So, first non-mod subscriber. So anyways, completionist clause I'm adding is I have to beat every boss and every enemy in every region. Deaths from falling, sheer cold, anything like that all count. I can only pull per Statue of the Seven. I know that most Pokemon Nuzlockes, the pulling is on the basis of, what's the term? Oh, thank you for subscribing. The pulling is usually based on region. So, I have to switch to my controller. Pulling is usually based on region, so that'll be something. It'll be instead, what's the term? I'm losing my train of thought. Hold on. Before we start this, let me just finish with the rules. Usually Pokemon does it by region, so instead we'll do Statue of the Seven. I can only activate the statues when the area is relevant for the Archon quest or the story. I can only do single pulls. I must ascend the world as soon as I am able to. I cannot use healing foods in battle. I can use them outside of battle though, and I cannot teleport away from danger. So if I'm in a fight and I am about to die, oh well. Or if I'm swimming and I'm about to drown, I better hope I reach the surface. So, with that out of the way, Now I can keep track of both chats because I was trying to look at both chats and the rules and Genshin, and that didn't really work like I hoped it would. So now we're good. Okay. Also, I saw someone asked me if I've watched Stranger Things. I have not. I don't know if I will in the future. I've thought about it, but free characters are fine. I can claim them, but I can only claim them, I would say probably as they... I don't know. I haven't thought too hard about the free characters. For now, I think I'll stick to not claiming them. Thank you for gifting the 5 subs. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. And we have a... Is that a hype train? I'm gonna be so honest. I am not used to Twitch at all. I am struggling to get used to Twitch. Oh my god, we do have a hype train. That's so awesome. Thank you so much to Vistafer. I think that's how it would be pronounced. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. 0 deaths incoming. Ren is pro. I honestly will hope for the best. I haven't watched this cutscene in so long. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Thank you. If I miss you at all, I am so sorry. I am trying to keep up with everything. This is definitely going to be a work in progress. We will try our best. Yes, stamina will absolutely be important. Have you been picking up the chests in Kaya's domain in the Archon quest? I usually do, especially the one that's next to the, what's it called? The spikes. I usually pick that up. I know it's not anything exciting, but also, one of my favorite things with this, I used to mess with Paimon when I was doing my reroll accounts. If she gets a certain point away, she will just start spinning. I don't know why. And if you get too far ahead of her, she'll just stop. Also, if it's too late, please do not feel like you have to stay awake. All of my streams are going to be on YouTube as a VOD. I think Twitch should be saving the VODs as well for a week. Okay, now we have to make sure I have all the stamina. But please don't feel like you have to stay awake too late. I know it's a weird time for some people. Durant fan, I have found you. Welcome. Also, yes, if you are on Twitch, you can do the command NUZLOCKE to see the rules. There's also a command for Discord on, actually I think it's on both chats, just to be able to see the rules and everything like that. I didn't get a chance to copy the rules into the description on YouTube. It is what it is. What do you think your next challenge run will be? I think my next challenge run is going to be Columbina only. I plan to use, oh, thank you for the follows. I plan to use have my next video be Dan Hung only. But for now, the first new stream that I haven't recorded yet is going to be Columbina. And then, yes, of course, Nouvellette only. Don't worry, I'm 100% planning on doing that. What is your Twitch name? My Twitch name is the same as all my other social medias. It's Ren's World VT. How long do you think till Arlecchino comes out for Natlan? I'm planning to have her out soon. What did I... Oh, oops. I'm planning to have her out sooner than later. I'm not sure when. I'm thinking late January, early February. Okay, now we can... Oh gosh, imagine if I died there. That would have been tragic. Who do I hope to unlock with the pulls that I get at the start? Honestly, I'm torn. I don't think I'm going to use... Oh, what? I don't think I'm going to use the Noelle banner. but I would like to get Noelle. I'm probably only going to use the limited banners or the standard banner. But Noelle, Barbara, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that new players now get access to the 5-star selector permanently. I'm probably going to get Jean because she's pretty OP for this challenge. At least I think she is. Ren, I'm so happy you came this far. I've been here since the start and I love your vids and you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. It says hype chest. I can't click because I have my controller. You guys are going to learn with me with everything, pretty much. This challenge would have been so easy with Zhongli's banner. Yes, that is definitely why I avoided Zhongli's banner for this, because I felt like that would be too easy. I know that Pokemon typically have like protect and they have moves that you can use, so I don't think I would necessarily ban shielders, but well. Will the Spiral Abyss count for deaths? I'm not requiring myself to do Spiral Abyss, but if I die in the Spiral Abyss, it will count. It'll be permanent. Death count 6-7. No. Fishy is immediately demoted to ban. I don't know if I'll do a solo run for her. Is it, how do you pronounce her name? Is it Shibai? Sebai? I know it, I imagine because it's a Z that it's not going to be just like Zebai or maybe? I don't know. Zebai. I think I might do one in the future. I don't know if I'll do one right now. If anything, I might do an Adepti only challenge with the Spiral Abyss as kind of the goal, because I do have an account that has Shenhua, which I know she's not technically an Adepti, but it's fine, and Xiao on it, because I was trying to pull for this characters during the Liyue Chronicled Wish. So that maybe Adepti only I feel like could be fun. I don't think I have an account with Ganyu and Zhao, but if the timer runs out in an event, does that count as a death? Yes, I think that would count as a death. Anything that has like the red screen or a challenge fail kind of thing, that would count as a death. Thank you so much to all the followers on Twitch. We've already passed 100 followers, which is absolutely insane. Thank you all so much. Ren, I have a question. Yes, I am listening. First time caught you on stream. Welcome. That's kind of been my big thing, is wanting to make sure people who might not be able to catch my streams usually can catch them. That's why I've been kind of changing around my times. Is your Twitch name just Ren? My Twitch name is Ren's World VT, so same as YouTube. The ultra safe team of Jean, Noelle, Barbara. You would think. We'll see what happens. I think the 5-star selection is permanent. I don't know yet. I'll see once I get to Wishing. Any updates on Danheng only? That will be next Friday. So not tomorrow, but the Friday after. How was my new year? Good, honestly. I didn't really do much. I just was setting up Twitch and everything. One of my biggest problems yesterday was I got a third monitor so I'd be able to better keep up with everything. And I very much struggled, as you guys saw. If you saw that I wasn't able to stream yesterday, it was because that I got the wrong cord for my monitor. Oops. It's Amber, I'm getting trauma. Oops. Hope you have a great year, Ren. Thank you. You guys too. I really hope everything goes well for everyone. If you have a New Year's resolution, I hope everything goes well with it. And I hope you guys will stick around with me throughout the year. I think a taunt like Baron Bunny might be useful for this challenge. I agree. When do you think you'll die for the first time? Hopefully not at all. If I get lucky, I'd like to, you know, not die, but I have a feeling I'm going to have a really stupid death. My New Year's resolution is, oh, do you get nervous while streaming? Yeah, I feel like I was more nervous about technical difficulties, which we obviously had, but you know what? We survived. Why am I keep forgetting that I can use multiple characters now. Not the Discord in the background. Oops. I thought I turned that off. I don't know how to turn that off. I think I was hoping that stream would be on, but it is what it is. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb. Oops. Anyways, my New Year's resolution is to be more consistent with my schedule. That is my biggest goal. It's always embarrassing using Amber. Yes. We are unfortunately going to have to get past using Amber. The concept of having more than one character is new. Yes, it is. Are you excited for the Luna 4 live stream? I'm so excited. I cannot wait for Columbina, and I can't wait to see what the plan that Genshin has for Lantern Rite and everything. I'm probably going to just stay awake to watch it after the stream is over. Oh, sorry, I did read your question. It was about the which character you should pull for, right? Can you send it again so I can see it? We need more Ren lore. One day, I will definitely do a video explaining my lore and backstory. Eventually. I want to do like a proper lore video, but those are expensive because you have to get, well, you don't have to, but I'd like to have it animated and stuff. Do you not get burnout? I do get burnout sometimes, but I try to pace myself so that I don't stress it too much. I think for me, I genuinely really love Genshin Impact, and I love playing Genshin Impact, so that helps a lot with doing these challenges. Girl has the immune. Yes, thank you, Violet. I caught a nice case of the super flu when I was in Korea. That was fun. Gave it to all my friends. Is it best to pull for Shallonen for my Arlecchino or save for Neuvillette because I have his materials and lost on his last banner? I'd say Neuvillette, just because Shallonen seems to be rerunning quite frequently. Thank you, May. Someone asked how the cats are doing. Or foxes. Yes, that is how they're doing. May is sitting on top of my CPU cooler and taking in all the hot air output and knocking things over. So I would say probably Neuvillette. Dotori only? Absolutely not. Immediately no. You're the best Genshin YouTuber. That's so cute. Thank you so much. If Neuvillette, how do I build him? Honestly, I am the worst person to ask how to build characters. I just build them by the vibes. If it works, it works. My current main team is just such a chaotic mess right now. The Torii content, no. Harbinger only, maybe. Maybe in the future if I can get the Harbingers all on accounts. But I had a child account. That one got killed. That was very tragic. But Fatuia only would be very fun. Am I even going the right place? Could not tell you. Chi-Chi has DPS vibes for sure. Hey, you know what? If Chi-Chi can beat Genshin Impact by herself, there you go. Oh, hi May. She's just walking across the counter or the desk. First time catching you live. How are you? Welcome. I am great. I am feeling very nostalgic watching the original quest because oh god. You have to lock in. Okay. I'm feeling very nostalgic with the Act 1 because I haven't done it in so long. Imagine you died to a stupid quest. I probably will. I'm not gonna lie. Is this account free to play? Yes. Do you play Wuthering Waves? And if you do, are you planning to make content on it? I actually will be streaming Wuthering Waves on my channels. I plan to stream Wuthering Waves actually this Sunday. I believe it at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if I'll make proper videos out of it, but because I don't really have ideas for challenge videos for it, but I want to get back into playing it, and so I will definitely be doing streams for it. And since all my streams are kept as VODs, you'll be able to watch them like that. What's my favorite character challenge that I've done? I think Dawn Hung, even though you guys haven't seen it yet. Genshin would be probably either Farina or maybe Durin. I really had fun doing the Durin challenge, with a few exceptions. I used to put artifacts based on aesthetics. Valid. Oh look, it's part 1 of my least favorite thing that we have to do in Mondstadt. I know, I haven't seen this cutscene in probably almost 2 years now because that's when I did all of my reroll accounts. I made an unholy amount of accounts and I was just doing this quest non-stop, just repeatedly. I got to the point that I could recite it. It was that bad. Imagine if I just if I had to press a button to maintain flying and I just fell. Wasn't it like 20 you said in a previous video? More like 160. I have like 20 accounts left, more or less, because a lot of them got destroyed by Genshin's purge. I need to do commissions or something. First time watching you stream. Thank you for coming, and thank you so much for joining my stream. Have a amazing night or day, and good luck with your commissions. Did I finish Arlecchino only? Not yet. I'm still doing Natlan. I'm trying to do Natlan on my main account first. I got through Act, I think, 2 on Arlecchino, and so I'm just going to kind of finish Natlan on my main account and then immediately go into Arlecchino, which is probably what I'm going to be doing this weekend. It feels so weird being in this scene again. I would honestly not be shocked, if I'm being totally honest, if I were to have my first death be something stupid. Genuinely. Oh, also, because my mods did ask me this. Oh, I didn't announce it on Discord. That's right. I had a ping set up and I forgot. If one of you could ping everyone, that would be amazing. You have my permission to do a ping everyone. The mods asked about Twitch subs getting channel member roles. Yes, I will be doing that after the stream because I couldn't figure out how to set it up automatically. So after the stream, I will make it so that if you sub on Twitch, I can have you submit a ticket, and then we can give you your channel member role. I am on the America server, the North America server. Is co-op allowed? No, but I did forget to put that in the rules. Thank you so much for your subscription. Air Dan, I think you're subscribed on YouTube? Maybe? I think so, yes. I can't wait for the gambling session. Drowning is a death, yes. The rules, if you do the command exclamation NUZLOCKE in chat, you should be able to get the rules to pop up. If they don't, blame my manager, Asuna. That was his responsibility. You're gonna get a Chi-Chi, I feel the aura. I wouldn't even mind, honestly. I wish I could sub, but alas, I'm poor. Do not feel like you're obligated to sub or anything. Just following me, which is completely free, is more than enough. And it absolutely means everything when you guys even just follow me or subscribe on, what's the term? YouTube. If you subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. The spamming from Streamlabs. Oops. I guess we have to figure out how that got set up. Oh well. Who's your favorite standard banner character? Mizuki. I love her. Hello, Inky Coven. I believe I recognize the name from YouTube. So that's the fun thing, too, is I have been getting better at recognizing names between YouTube and other social medias. Wow. Oh, that's not what I was hoping to unlock. Okay, great. Also, not what I was looking for. There we go. There we go. Wish has been unlocked. Time for our gambling. Oh my god, why are we unlocking everything at once? Hello? Okay. Let me go through all of this. Okay. I need that let's go gambling sound. Oh, I have to go into the mail. That's right. Hold on. Okay, now we've got the 10 pull. Is that all I... Okay. It do be like that. Let me see what is in these. I am sorry if the audio is quiet. Oh, it is permanent. Okay, love that. I am going to real quick get Gene then. Whee! Yay! Do teleport waypoints count as a statue? No, it's going to be exclusively just the Statue of the Sevens. I feel like I saw something that I was going to comment on, and then I forgot. I'm so sorry. I have the worst train of thought ever. If I ignore something, there's a 100% chance I did not intentionally do so, and I didn't even remember. I am so sorry. Okay. Let's go gambling. So, it's only single pulls. Will I do a Siege Win only account? I had one. I was recording on it, and then it got nuked by YouTube. Or not YouTube, sorry. Hoyoverse. Huge rip. So. What if I unlock all of the statues? At that point, we'll just hope that I can survive. Okay, so single pulls, first 4 or 5 star, I have to just be done. That's where I max. Blaming things on YouTube. It do be like that. Found me and recommended. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that too, and welcome. Welcome to any new viewers. Welcome to any of my subscribers on YouTube. Anyone who's moved over to Twitch. Thank you all for being here. No 10 pulls. It'll only be single pulls. I do have a Twitter. It's Ren's World VT. Wow, are we going to hard pity on 4 star? I'm not going to be doing standard banner only. I will be doing both standard and the limited banners. Is the VT for Vermont? No, it's for VTuber. All right. Well, I guess Lumine is getting a nicer sword. We're starting off so strong, you guys. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. It's, oh, well, you know what? It's okay because I have Jean, so I get the sword for Jean. Amazing. So let us level her up so she doesn't, you know, die. How recently did you check your Twitter messages? I almost never check my Twitter messages unless I am messaging someone, just because I get a lot of goofy spam. Gotta leave now. You're the best. Best of luck. Thank you so much. And have a good night or day. And yes, I will be doing Columbina only, to who asked. I have an account I didn't touch since Skirk. Pain. Thank you so much for the subscription on Twitch, Maple Juice. Let me switch Jean over to this. So at least she has the energy recharge. I don't know if Jean actually uses energy recharge? Question mark. I've never really played Jean. Jean was actually... Jean dodged me like you wouldn't believe. On my main account, I had every single character for a while, up until probably like mid Inazuma, until Jean. I picked a Jean because she's a healer, primarily. Yeah, especially because she's a good healer early. Okay, I think for artifacts, oh, we only have the one. Well, who's my favorite Archon? I think Farina, but that might change to be Columbina if you count her. I know that some people don't count her because she's not technically one of the 7. Do I use any mods on my accounts? No, I don't. I just lost my train of thought. Let me level up. Do I have? No, I don't have any more. Rip. And let me give her the better weapon. I guess this one's okay. And I guess I'll just give her cool steel. I would say probably don't add me to any group chats on Twitter, just because I probably won't be able to interact with them or see them at all. Yes, Columbina will be joining Archons only. Yes, like Fishy said, mods are against Hoyo's terms of service. Do you listen to the group Cat's Eye? I love Cat's Eye. Absolutely love Cat's Eye. Okay, what am I doing right now? I think I have to go to the 3 temples. Yes? Yes. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you for coming to the chat and for the stream. Yeah, stream is what I meant to say. I know, where is Venus when you need him? He, such a Cat's Eye stan. You look confused. I am unfortunately very much not. If it's 4 a.m., definitely please go to sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. For me right now, it is just before 6 p.m. I am on New York time. Imagine if I got Jean on banners. That would be tragic. Okay. Oh wait, did I get a wish from that? No. Okay, so now I haven't used the Traveler in so long that I feel like I'm not supposed to be using her. It feels really strange. Oh, thank you! Delier said you inspired me to come back to Genshin. I'm so glad. That's honestly what happened to me as well, is I had become very burnt out from Genshin, and then I started watching YouTubers doing Genshin stuff, and that is really what got me back into it and got me to enjoy it again, I'd say. And now look at me. I need to... Oh, never mind. Okay. Do you listen to any K-pop girl groups? I don't listen to a lot of K-pop in general. I'd say it's really only been Stray Kids and recently LE SSERAFIM. I saw LE SSERAFIM in Korea at Inkigayo, and that was so much fun. They were so iconic. I have no lunar characters on my main, but I want Columbina. That is so valid. Honestly, same. I think, yeah, actually, same. Thank you so much for the 6-month subscription, my Queen Farina. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. You made me remember Genshin existed. Honestly, love that. That's iconic. I am basically not playing Genshin until the next update. I really want to lock in and catch up on Genshin and on like the main story quests, because despite the fact that I, play this, I'm not caught up. Will the Nuzlocke streams have a highlight video on YouTube? Yes, once I finish the Nuzlocke completely, I will make a video on it, like my normal videos are. But, oh, wow, that was a great start. My favorite Archon is Moeka. I love Moeka. She has been such an icon to Archons only. I literally could not survive that account without her. Okay, now let's do what they actually tell us to do with the tutorials. Why did oh, okay, there we go. I learned this domain skip strictly from videos. I think it's because I'm on controller. I am horrendous at the skip. It is just so bad. Oh, wow, missed. The skip just does not do anything for me. I can't get it to work to save my life. I'm so not used to having multiple characters and doing rotations that I keep cutting characters off. I wouldn't risk a skip in a Nuzlocke. That's my thing too. Like even with Lisa's, I usually walk away from Lisa, and I usually skip her as well as like all of them really. But I will absolutely not be doing that here. I have to just do the domains as intended. Is it a PS or Xbox controller? Right now it's an Xbox controller. I am waiting to get the Genshin PS controller or PlayStation controller. When that comes out, I'm so excited for that. I missed 2 chests. Oh my gosh, I did. No, I can't go back. I forgot about those. I got so sidetracked with discussing the fact that I can't do rotations. I need a new Xbox controller, or a new controller, mine has a broken joystick. Mine always ends up getting problems with the joysticks, I feel like. Or they just stop functioning. I've gone through an unfortunate amount of controllers in this challenge. YouTube stream is delayed by a few seconds, I think. I honestly wouldn't doubt it. Can you reset the domain? I would count that as a fail if I reset the domains. Anytime the red screen pops up, that would be a fail. So I'm just gonna take the L. Yeah, the stick like drifting, that was my biggest issue too. Okay, so now we'll get to have another pull once we get to the Statue of the Seven. Have you considered getting a different brand of controller? I will be getting the PlayStation one for Genshin when that comes out. I believe it comes out in January in Asia and comes out in the US in March, February? I could not tell you, to be honest, but I do plan to get that, and I will probably make an unboxing video for it on TikTok. Will you do Varessa only? I think I will pull her on an account and maybe bench it for the future, because I'd like to do a Varessa only, but I have such a long list of challenges that I have to do right now that I don't think it'd be fair to keep starting new ones, if that makes sense, for all the people who have been waiting for them. Yes, February 25th for the controller in America. Okay, so now we can worship the statue, get more stamina, and hopefully get a good character, or any character at this point. Do I buy Genesis crystals for everyone? No, I actually, most of my solar runs are free to play. There are some exceptions. I do, if there are certain characters that I really need to get before the time runs out, I will pay to win, but otherwise I just keep logging into new accounts. Okay, time for a pull. I think I'm gonna do the one pull on, who do I want? Okay, quick, you guys decide. Shalonen or Varessa? Go. Also, I am very excited for Free Run Season 2. Getting a lot of Shalonen, but then a lot of Varessas. It looks like Shalonen is pretty overwhelming, so we'll go with Shalonen's banner. Not that it makes a difference. We get a book. But we do have 3 pulls. I'll see if I get anything. Not looking super encouraging. Okay. Oh, I do have these though. Let me do these. If I don't get a 4-star or a 5-star in a specific round of pulls, I can forward that to the next time I have Primo Gems. I need a DPS. Okay, that is actually a fair point. Did I not get the animoculae? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just going to leave it the screen as is. I need to let May out of my bedroom. She is yelling at me. So I will be back in 2 minutes or less. The first thing I see is, imagine an enemy appears out of nowhere. I didn't even consider that. That would have been tragic. My TikTok is the same across everything. It is Ren's World VT. It's across everything. can't Shallonen DPS as well? That's what I thought. I thought that she was a good DPS as well. Isn't she also a shielder? Or I guess she's Geo, so by default, Crystallize can produce shields. This tree stresses me out. Okay. We're good. I live off of Red Bull Monster Energy drinks. Yes, if you heard me awkwardly have ice going, that was my monster. I don't drink the original monsters though. I exclusively drink the monster rehabs. So I justify it because at least it's tea. Shallonen is a healer and a crystallized shielder. Oh, okay, okay. Who's your least favorite character in Genshin? I don't think I have a least favorite character. Maybe, like, see, I don't know. I answered this as Dotori last time someone asked me this, but then I thought more about it, and I saw some Dotori stans who were saying how they like him because he's a well-written villain, and I was kind of like, does that count as, like, I hate him because I like him because I hate him? Like, I don't like him. I don't want to say that I like him, but I like how he's written, and I think he's a great addition to the Genshin Impact story. I don't know if I want him to be a playable character, just because I don't think that he would be redeemable, and I can't really foresee how... Actually, let me go to Kaya's first. I just can't really see how he would be redeemable in a way that would justify him just, like, joining our party. I saw a TikTok that said, this is in response to Fishy saying, you won't die if you drink Monster. It's just like 2 Red Bulls or less. I saw a TikTok that said, what would happen if you drink, like, or how much is enough Monster to actually stop your heart? And it was like 84, I think. Which is, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, it's like 84 will stop your heart outright. So I think I'm good. What inspired you to do this challenge? Honestly, I don't know. I think I was just like, you know, it would be funny if I do it, if I die, I restart. Wouldn't that be funny? Haha. And then I remembered that NUZLOCKE existed, and I was kind of like, sure, let's combine them. Initially, I was thinking of doing a NUZLOCKE regular, just a normal NUZLOCKE challenge, and then having the if I die, I restart be a challenge that I surprise for April Fool's Day, because I like my April Fool's videos obviously being just kind of insane. But then I was like, I want to stream so I can prove that I don't die, because I saw one person who did a video similar to this, and someone pointed out the fact that they had the achievement for dying to sheer cold, and I was just like, well, that is unfortunate. So at least now you all will see, if you see me die, you'll know. Imagine if you die in Fontaine or Natlan. I would just simply cry at that point. I would have a mental breakdown, I fear. But it's also, I feel like, highly possible. I have, as I've said, I have not done the Natlan Archon quests, but I heard from Midya that it'll be a miracle if I manage to survive those quests on my solo accounts, especially like Kokomi only. So, do you know how long today's stream will be? I'm thinking it'll be like 2-ish hours. I know we're already an hour in. So maybe 2-ish, maybe a little bit longer. I don't plan to do all of Mondstadt today. I'd like to try to get a playable character that isn't just the free ones, but we'll see what happens. Imagine dying to a boar. That would be tragic. I just run on pure spite and adrenaline. Honestly, that's so valid. Who's your favorite Genshin character? That, I don't know. I would say Wanderer, because Wanderer is definitely one of them. I don't think I have a set single favorite. I would say, I guess if I had to pick one, it'd be Wanderer. But I feel like my main team that I have right now, which is Wanderer, Albedo, Durin, and and Kokomi, is probably my favorite characters. I saw someone in chat say that their first main was Mizuki, and that got the thought stuck in my head. Kuching, my queen. She was my first main too. Kuching was the first main I ever had, the reason I started playing Genshin in the first place. And then I swiftly started with Child as a main, so I played with I played with Child and Kuching on a team for a long while, and that was probably my longest running main. If you get a good feel of Gene, it'd be pretty hard to die. That's my hope. Just because if I die, I restart, doesn't mean that I want to die in the challenge. Ideally, I don't die at all. Who would you delete from the game? I don't know if I would delete anyone from the game. I feel like there's no one in the game that I dislike or wouldn't want to be in the game. My favorite element, I think, is Animo. I really enjoy it. Absolutely not fishy. I already said it tonight. See, I would want Diluc to get a redesign. Speaking of Diluc, I think that he desperately needs a redo. Just to kind of, all of the, I feel like, day one characters desperately need redos. If I was a Genshin character, what would be my role, element, and weapon? I would probably be, I know I'd be Cryo. I would probably be a Catalyst. I know. And then role probably is support. Perhaps. Wouldn't you want to get rid of the Pyro Abyss mages? You know what? You're right. I didn't consider getting rid of enemies. I would get rid of the Abyss mages. Absolutely, in a heartbeat. At least he has that skin. True. Albedo looks so weird next to new characters. I know, it's tragic. My poor boy. I have had Albedo as one of my mains for, I think, since the, not the first Dragonspine quest, but the second one. The one where his current best sword was from. With his, like, evil twin or something. I keep having to catch myself to not accidentally jump and fly somewhere without stamina. Because if I die to something stupid like no stamina, I think I might cry. So you're Charlotte or Citlali? You're not wrong. Would you rather add a skip button or make Hoyoverse give 1.5 more primos forever? Absolutely the more primos, because I feel like the thing with skip buttons is it would be insufferable to have to be in the Genshin space with a skip button, because people already don't read the quests nearly as much as they should. And I know, coming from someone who doesn't read ever when it comes to the kits, at least I read the lore, or try to. Kokomi or Albedo? Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know.
You're going to help me out? Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything.
I don't know. That depends on the day, because I love Kokomi, I adore her, literally best girl, but Albedo is also one of my OGs. I give you Polearm Electro Healer vibes. I could see Polearm. I don't know about Electro. And I can also see Healer. I don't read the lore, I just want the primos. I just get caught on with the lore. Thank you to lore. That's fair. I feel like if you watch lore YouTubers, that definitely makes sense. That's how I usually catch up with lore, is watching videos on YouTube. Watching your live stream gives me so much nostalgia. I know, I feel like that too with the nostalgia. At least with the beginning, I haven't done that part in so long. This one is more now familiar to me because I have done this. I don't do this normal domain for this very often though, because I usually skip, but I'm not risking missing it, which is what I usually do. We're not taking the chance. Also, someone asked a while back if I'm going to do events. I might. I feel like that would be an easy way to get primos, but also my primary goal will just be to get through the archon quests and battle all the enemies. Oh yeah, that's right. There is the 4-star selector at Lantern Rite, possibly. Well, usually. So I don't know who I would pick in that case. I don't know if I'd want to pick someone like Gaming, because even though I love him, the HP is a problem and his boss makes me want to rip my eyes out, so there's that. This is the first ever live stream I chatted with you. Welcome! That's also one of the reasons that, like I said, I really want to change which times I'm... Hello? Oh, there we go. What times I'm doing my live streams, because I know that not everyone can make it to the early morning ones, or at least the early morning for the US. Oh gosh, wait. What's the... Ah! Okay, there we go. I forgot that I had a time limit. So that's why I've been trying to primarily change around the times for my streams so that people can hopefully catch them multiple times. Or catch multiple streams.
You're in for a little shock.
That didn't make sense. You understand what I mean. Oh, I forgot I have to hold her. What's my least favorite act of Liyue? Act 2. Easily Act 2. You missed a chest. Can I go back? I can go back. Which element do I use the least? Probably Dendro. I feel like because I started playing it before it came out. I started playing Genshin before Dendro came out. I just haven't gotten used to it. Do you have any thoughts on doing Zenless Zone Zero content? I was thinking about it. Oh, no chests. Okay. I played Zenless Zone Zero when it first launched, and then I kind of stopped because I couldn't keep up with it. I feel like that might be fun to stream as well in the future, but we'll see again in the future. Do you play Honkai Star Rail? Yes. Also, yes, what Fishy said on Twitch, you can watch the stream on YouTube afterwards and here on Twitch for the first, 7 days. You'll be able to watch a VOD. Please do not hurt your sleep schedules to catch my streams. I plan to be streaming at different times to hopefully best reach people in different time zones. So please do not feel like you have to stay awake or mess up your sleep schedule. I know how hard it is to fix your sleep schedule once you mess it up, so please prioritize that. So if one character dies, you restart the whole account. Yes, I just get rid of the account. Start new. Do all of this again. Do I think... Is it Illuja? Illuja? Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I hope so. I would love that. Do I think he'll be free? I ho If you get stuck in the bubble hall, does it count as a death? If it drops me to the ground, yes. Anything that shows the red screen will be death. What's your favorite nation? Now, I'm going to get heat for this, I fear. I think my favorite nation is Inazuma. I love Inazuma. I thought it had no notes the first time I played it. I absolutely adored it. Obviously now, having played other stories and played it multiple times, I see where problems lie with it, but I still think it's probably just design-wise one of my favorite nations. Challenge ends when you finish the whole story. Challenge will end when I finish the whole story and defeat every boss / enemy according to like the archive. Face reveal when I don't know what you mean. My face is in the bottom left-hand corner. That's me. That's my face. Yes, I am going to do Columbina only. I am very excited. Go to the next statue after the map unlocks. Yes, I'm going to be going to the next one once the map unlocks. Or once I'm able to leave this map area. We finally have completed Act 1. Yay. Will I do a genre of weapon only? I don't know. I've debated it. I think for now, I will probably stick to the current makeup of challenges that I have, mostly just because a lot of the challenges I have, I haven't finished part 2 for. So once I get most of my challenges done, then we'll be good. I liked the Enkanomiya. I did play it though when it was the event where it was voiced. Will I do Amber only? Probably not. What's your least favorite Archon Quest boss? Probably the whale. I did not like the whale. That was awful. Nope, not getting hit by the boar. We're not doing that. Okay, so we've completed Act 1. So now I am going to go over here. Although I should still have some wishes perhaps, because I never got to, oh, no I don't. Okay, just kidding. I was gonna say I never got to a 4-star for the first one, so I still have room to wish for characters. No Dragonspine. I will go to Dragonspine after I finish Mondstadt. I think for those areas like Dragonspine or Chenyu Vale or the Chasm, those I will only go to once I complete the main storyline of their nation. So like Chenyu Vale and the Chasm will be after Liyue. Have you ever played Zenless Zone Zero? I have. I played it briefly when it first came out. I haven't played it recently though. When are we going to see gambling? As soon as I get more Primo Gems. I would like to potentially, I know I get some at AR 10. I get a 10 pull. But for now, we wait. I think I can go back to get the handbook though. I have not played Honkai Impact. I have played Honkai Star Rail. And I do have a Honkai Star Rail challenge coming out next Friday, so. This Pokemon Nuzlocke looks weird. I've never seen these Pokemon before. Are they new? Yeah, they're in the new Pokemon game. It hasn't come out yet. I'm actually a beta tester for it. Surprise. Did you ever do a Nuzlocke in Pokemon? No. So, oops. Dawn Hung only is next Friday, yes. Are you ever going to pull for anyone, or are you going to pull for anyone for this account? I'm going to try my best. We'll see what happens. It's free to play, so we'll hope for the best. What was my most heartbreaking 50-50 loss? I'm trying. I think it was when I lost to trying to get Farina, I think, on my main account. That one, that was unfortunate. Why can't you do 10 pulls? Honestly, that was just a choice. Make my life harder. Have I played Infinity Nikki? I played it for a while. A lot of games that I used to play, I ran out of time, or I didn't have enough time to play it, combining with recording for this channel and editing and everything like that. I'm hoping this coming year I'll have more time to play other games, especially with streaming. I will be able to say like, oh, if I want to play this game, I just have to stream it, and there's my excuse to play it. Will I do Illusia only? I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Perhaps. It would probably have to be down the line. I don't know, with the exception of Columbina, I don't think I'm going to be starting new solo runs with characters until I start getting older challenges done. How much money do I think I've spent on gacha? We don't need to discuss that. we don't need to worry about that. If I lose my 50-50 on Columbina, I might drop money on her. $100 on her specifically. Yeah, same. So on my main account, it took me literally to 80-something pity to get Durin. And I was on a guarantee too. I was so sad. That was tragic. Okay, now let's see if we can get a 4 or a 5-star. Or anything at this point. Anything would be fabulous. Okay, that's fine. It do be like that sometimes. More or less than $1. Iluga. Is that how you say it? Iluga? Hex and circle only. I feel like that would be so much fun, but it would be more of a, like, would I do, oh wait, that's why I went over there. The question would be doing, like, oh, oops. Including the characters that are buffed by Hex and Circle, or just like Nicole, Alice, so on and so forth. What am I doing right now? I lost my train of thought. Okay. Let's work towards AR 10. So collect 3 rewards from Blossoms of Wealth, equip 4 artifacts in a single character, open 30 chests, hunt down a Cryo Abyss Mage. Let's start with that, because that one is an absolutely painful quest. Do Archon quests get repetitive? When you play them a lot, yes. There's no way around that. Luckily, I feel like I also have very much of I have a type of personality where I can turn my brain off if I want, but I can also find new things in each like Archon quest or story. So after not playing for a while, I can be like, oh, I've never seen this part. And if I'm just not feeling that, I can always just, I don't know. Oops, oh God. I can just turn off the sound and put on a YouTube video or something. I remember Skirk only with the Cryo Abyss Mages. That was horrendous. That was a 0 out of 10 time. I feel like I should probably stick to using Jean because she's the only one that has any levels. I need to actually level up my characters. Also, thank you for over 100 followers on Twitch. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. Do you listen to the whole archon quest on every account or only on your main? Only on my main primarily, and then on, what's the word? Arlecchino only. I play it through. I don't always listen to it. Sometimes I walk away from my computer, but for the most part, oh god, am I gonna? Okay, safe. My chair is so squeaky. I don't know when my chair's arriving. I probably should have checked that, but I was hoping to have it before I started streaming, but alas, here we are. Do you wish this game had a skip? No, I'm okay without the skip. I know that some people disagree with that, but I feel like I'm okay without it. I didn't even utilize the skip that much when I was recording Dan Heng only, which I feel like is ironic considering I'm not probably showing much of the story quest in that. Or like the quests in general. I just forgot that it existed. Honkai Star Rail has a skip button now, yes. I love your voice so much, it's very soothing. Oh, thank you! That's so nice. Who will you pick, Razorfishel or Sucrose? I don't know if I can pick them for a while because I can't do those quests until I think level 70, I want to say. When will you continue Mualani only? After I finish Arlecchino, that's when Mualani and the other part 2s will start going up. Am back with munchies. Ooh, what'd you get? I should have gotten a snack with me, but then I also feel like you guys would be forced to listen to me chewing, which I personally would rather die than listen to that, so. Oh, I have the adventure rank award, or reward. Did your Kanish account get nuked? Yeah. Yeah, it did. I got Kanish on an alt account, but it's really just a matter of motivating myself to go and rerun that challenge again from the beginning. I will do it eventually, but I'll have to decide what I'm going to be more miserable of. If I want to do the Natland quests with level 20 Kokomi, or if I want to do Kanish from scratch. Also, I saw someone say that they want to make a plush of me. Absolutely, that would be so cool. Make sure if you do, I would love to see a picture. That would be amazing. I've gotten some people who have asked me about plushies and stuff. I have to, unfortunately, reach a minimum order count for most places. So that would probably come later, maybe after hitting 100K or something. This is a very nice stream to watch with a 39.2 degree fever. I don't know metric because I'm unfortunately stupid and an American, but I know that that is definitely high. So please take care of yourself. Make sure you drink water. 102. Oh my, that is high. Yes. Please take care of yourself. Vistifer, thank you so much for more community or gifting subs. That's so nice of you. I forgot you were sick. Are you okay now? I'm feeling much better now. Thank you for asking. I still have a bit of a kind of sore voice. And just last night, I developed a random sneeze, but I think it's because of the weather. The weather has been just so extreme. It went from being really cold to really warm and then snowing and back to cold, so my immune system is not the biggest fan of that. Girlfriend is a pharmacist, so I'm in good hands. There you go. That helps. That's someone who knows how to treat it. Ren, you're my favorite content creator. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. I just got to stream What's the Rules. If you do the command rules, or exclamation point Nuzlocke, sorry, not rules. then you'll be able to see the rules. Your immune system is worse than that of a Victorian newborn. You're not wrong. Yes, I do have Genshin music playing in the background. I just have a stream or a playlist on Spotify looped. Shout out to Asuna, who taught me how to use a virtual mixer so that I can actually have music playing in the background, but I can also have my headphones muted because I cannot hear myself think, unfortunately, without having silence. My brain will just short circuit. Watch out for Amber's quest. Yes, that is going to be a nightmare. Amber's quest is going to be I just have to make sure that I don't jump too early in that one part. If I died from that, I think I would be mad at myself. Can you use characters who died on past accounts? No, I will not be able to. So with the exception of the Traveler, if the Traveler dies, I can use her until I get to a point where I get like Amber or something. Upgrade the Statue of the Seven. Cook 5 dishes. Oh, I hit AR9. I felt bad for, someone asked, do you feel bad for killing the enemies? I felt bad for killing the hilly churls for maybe like 2 days after watching that one quest for the first time. I got over that. The stream is helping with my cramps and headache. That's so sweet. And I am manifesting that they go away because I know how bad that is awful, or that is, so I'm glad that I can help. What if you get one of their cons, will they be able to revive themselves? No. Also, the Kari Bear quest, yes, that's the one I was thinking of. I need to just get a bunch of wheat so that I can make a bunch of flour, because I know that's an achievement for that book eventually. Which characters for challenge had the worst time fighting abyss mages? That's tough. I would say between Skirk, Kokomi, I'd say probably. Also, someone asked who my top 5 of Honkai Star Rail characters are. The top 3 are just the variants of Dan Heng. And then Aventurine and who else? I don't know who else. I feel intense sins on my name for every treasure hoarder I kill for some reason. Or relatable. I feel like I got very used to having to kill treasure hoarders because I had so many characters that required them, or their drops. Do I want to see your terrible Dan Heng build? Absolutely. Have you ever watched ReZero? Yes, I love ReZero. I haven't watched the newest season or the most recent season. I know that a new season is coming out soon, so I do need to keep up with that or get back into it. Okay. Now the challenge is trying to get to AR10 so we can do more pulls. I think the artifacts... Oh, that's right. I was going to level people up. That would probably help. I just want to make sure I get... Well, I guess I have enough to level everyone. Probably. If not, it is what it is. Okay. I guess Kaya is stuck at level 3. I think Jean has... Yeah, okay. Am I gonna look at the artifacts? No. Okay. So now we've got that. 1,000 away from AR-10. I keep losing my train of thought. Would you believe me if I said I never used Kaya or Lisa before? Honestly, that's valid. I did not use them very often myself. Oh, I can get adventure rank rewards. Okay, bet. I know that the thing is though, so I don't remember if I got my friend Midya into Genshin Impact or if she just started playing it and I was like, oh my god, I play Genshin Impact too. But I vividly remember, and I don't think she's watching the stream, I think she's working, but I vividly remember having to just sit there and accept the canon event of her talking about maining Kaya. I think her main team was like Kaya, Dori, Kaveh, and I don't remember who the fourth one was. And I just had to sit there and be like, it's a canon event. I tried to get membership and it's not working for me. That's really weird. I think that's more of a YouTube thing. I'm not positive why it wouldn't work. Hey, thank you for the gifting of a sub and for subbing in general, Mr. Mod. Very much appreciated. Dory, no. Yeah. Yeah. I had to just kind of sit there and be like, it's a canon event. I can't. I have to just let her deal with this. Okay, let's go and unlock this statue, or at the very least get the ley lines. Genshin with only Columbina soon. Yes, I will be doing Columbina only. I'll be streaming that actually. I think the first Saturday that she's releasing, I'll have that stream. Off the top of my head, I don't remember the exact date, but it is on my community tab. And I will schedule streams here on Twitch once I figure out how to after the stream is over. But yes, I will be doing that, and I will be streaming Mondstadt for it. I won't be streaming the whole challenge, but I will do like I did with Durin. Ren, I just somehow got Shalonen and Varessa. I will humbly request you to share some of that luck. Please and thank you. I collect all Dan Heng forms out of complete boredom for my intense crush on him despite him being a fictitious character. That is so valid. Honestly, felt. January 17th for Columbine only. Thank you. Yes. That's not a bad idea, Erdan. Maybe I will get something like that for the Columbina stream. That would actually be really cute. A little eye cover like Columbina has. How do you have the patience for this? Honestly, I just got used to it. And I feel like it helps chatting. I mean, yes, it does also distract me a little bit, but I feel like just having the chat and being able to do that is very nice. Oh, as a challenge, it covers the yes, no. I thought that was just like cover my model in the corner with it. That would be very cute. Having it cover my screen like that might make me cry. I'm not used to having to switch characters around for fighting. Also, someone asked why I didn't do the trial. I don't remember what the enemies are in that trial, and once I'm in the fight, I can't leave. So if I end up with much higher level enemies, I will simply just cry. Okay. I feel like this is the point that I wish I had Barbara for Hydro. And I can't really use Kaya because, well, I guess I can do that quickly because Kaya's only like level 3 or something. Do whopper flowers ever irritate you? Yes. Absolutely. Yay! Okay, we've got one. Oh, I forgot I could do the 3. I didn't even think about changing that. Oops. If a character in test run will die, would that count too? Yes. Yes. Any sort of deaths, even if it's a trial character, I'm so sorry if you hear my chair just screeching in the background. Even if it's a trial character, will die. Hello, I just got here. What are you doing? I am doing an extreme Genshin Nuzlocke, where if I die, I have to restart the entire account. Yay. Okay. Do I have any... Or what am I doing? I need to check if I have materials to level up Kaya. I do. Okay. Okay, so that at least puts him a little bit out of the danger zone. If a character sneezes and dies because of lung damage, will that count? No, but if I sneeze and die from lung damage, that would be a problem. We were originally, my mods and I were talking how it would be funny if I had a sneeze counter, because I had the worst case of the sneezes this morning. I could not stop sneezing to save... Oh, I forgot about that. I could not stop sneezing to save my life. I don't know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, this will be just the absolute definition of horrible playing, because half of the battle is me trying to get used to not having one single character and get used to rotations again. I also have never done a solo challenge with a bow user, so I feel like that's another problem, is I'm not used to having Amber to be able to shoot this thing down. So I feel like I haven't looked at the chat because I'm, you know, fighting, but I feel like I must have people being like, use Amber. Not that I'm any good at aiming, but you know. Okay, let me get out of the way. When is Nahida only? It will definitely ruin your mental health. I feel I might not do that. I think Columbina might be the only, like, sort of archon I do a solo run with, because I just adore her and she's so pretty and I have to. I wish that Amber's skill didn't take 4,000 centuries to activate. We did it! Don't you have Farina only? You right. I completely forgot. That just goes to show after like an hour of streaming, my brain just short circuits. Amber's skill is moral support. Yeah. Okay, do I have any wishes? No. Okay, so we have 2, 4/5 stars that I can get now. When I get to AR 10 and I have the 10 free standard banner pulls, why is there just a bow here? I'll be able to, oh, that's what the thing dropped, didn't it? I'll be able to do that until I get 2 characters, if that makes any sense. I don't think that really made sense, but it's fine. I know that she can, like, hold her skill and send them flying, but oh gosh. But I'm always worried that they can do that. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. I feel like the hardest part of this is going to be energy recharge with switching, doing switches. Oh, I hate this boss, or this ley line. I fear I'm not even acknowledging the chats. I'm so sorry. Once I finish this, I will look back at chats. I am absolutely locked in right now. Or trying to be. So I don't die. Which I fear I might. This is the most fear that I've felt with this challenge. Ah! While I'm running away, I wish Bennett to bless you. I hope that I don't get blessed by Bennett. I wish to get Bennett's luck when he's in Natlan. That's what I long for. Okay, we got one of them done. Now we just have to get this one. Why are the Whoppers so tanky? Literally exactly what I want to know. This background music, though, is kind of perfect, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Imagine if this just went out of the area and... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say respawned. Okay. We're good. We did it. Okay. And we're almost there with the AR-10. Are you a Hoyo creator? I'm pretty sure they aren't allowed to play other games, but I don't know. Play Cookie Run Kingdom. I played Cookie Run Kingdom at one point a long time ago. Also, Hoyoverse creators are allowed to play other games because Hoyoverse doesn't, like, make us sign a contract or anything for just being plain old Hoyo creators. I'm not someone who's been obligated to sign a contract or anything. But yes, I am technically a Hoyo creator. I'm pretty sure if you lose your third 50-50, at that point it's a guarantee of getting the Pretty Wish. I don't remember what it's called. Like the 50-50 loss is actually a guaranteed character. Captured Radiance, yes, thank you. Where did the last one go? Am I dumb? Oh, okay. Don't answer that question of am I dumb. Have I watched Alien Stage? I love Alien Stage. I actually have a little Till figurine that I got when I was in Korea on my desk. The little like baby figures, blind boxes. I got one when I was in Korea and it was Till, and I was so happy that I dropped my very expensive camera that I was renting. It was fine, but it was embarrassing. How bad was the money loss for Durin? It wasn't actually that bad. I didn't have to spend any money on his solo account. I did have to spend money on my main account, but my bad luck with him, just pulling him in general, was compensated by me getting early pity for the weapons. So at least there was that. Okay. Oh my gosh, no, I think this is where the, this is the one that has the Pyro Abyss Mage. Ugh, that's tragic. Well, at least I have Animo Swirl now. Which challenge has damaged your mental health? Kokomi. Literally Kokomi. That challenge was painful because of the fact that she's stuck at level 20. But also Skirk with the cryo mages during the Dane quest. Okay, this is where we get the scary fight. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. I'm a professional Kokomi DPS. Ask me for help. Yes, but is it a level 20 Kokomi? That's the question. Oh, that's nice. I need to go heal immediately. Why is your name Ren? That is just simply my name. What can I say? It's so funny seeing the slime thing on the ground. I know, I love it. I love when you can hit it out of their, the Hilly Trail's hands. I have plenty of level 29 characters that I forget about. I have the worst habit on my main account of forgetting about... Where was this rain, like, 2 minutes ago? I have the worst luck with, or the worst habit of never building characters on my main account. I think that might be a series that I stream eventually, is building characters on my main account. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, I guess I didn't need that drop. Okay, we got that achievement done. Will that be enough to get me? No. But I think I can go over here. Should I pull for NUZLOCKE? Yes, absolutely. Viewer polls would be fun to do. I would love to do that, actually. I need to figure out how that works because I don't want anyone to, like, get their account destroyed because of, you know, my problems in the past with Genshin. But I feel like it would be so fun to do polls for viewers. What are you hoping to see for the special program tomorrow? I am hoping for as much Albedo, Wanderer, and Durin interaction as possible. I'm going to bed. It was fun. Thank you so much for joining, and have a good night's sleep. Hopefully you're able to wake up in time for the special program if you're trying to stay awake for that. Did Hoyoverse ban your accounts? They didn't ban my accounts. It's weird. The accounts are still alive, quote unquote, but they're kind of like perma-locked. I can't access them. And I can't, like, I reached out to Hoyoverse for help with my NUZLOCKE account, and it just didn't do anything. Like, they fixed it, quote unquote, but I still can't log in. So I don't know how that would work. But that's the other thing too, is I've always been very worried about the viewer poll stuff because I don't want to break any rules with Hoyoverse. I would have to look more into how that would work. It's in about 5 hours and 10 minutes, correct? I think so. Yeah. It's yes, 5 hours. Everyone gets 100 pulls for free. That's my goal. Yes. Accurate. That's actually what I... Oh, wait. She gave me stuff. Now I can cook right here. I am looking forward to lots of free pulls and free everything for Lantern Rite. Oh! I'm excited to see if we get a teaser of the Traveler skins. The new skins for the Travelers. And the Lantern Rite skins that we get every year. I am very much looking forward to those. Oh, it's 5 dishes? Oh, boo. Okay. Do I have enough to make one more? I do. No, the special program is in 5 hours, not 5 hours long. I hope it's not 5 hours long. And there we go, AR-10. Okay, so now we get a free 10 pull. And we get some primos from these. And then we can get to gambling. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so single pulls, but I get 2, 4, or 5 stars because I've unlocked 2 statues. The question is, are we going to get a 4-star? Hopefully we'll get an actual character. I think I have to get a character, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I have to get a character, because I got a weapon last time. Okay, there's our 4-star. This is our first 4-star, I should say. Gaming! The way that I just talked about not wanting to use Gaming because of his HP thing, that's hilarious. You know what? That's fine. We'll still use Gaming. At least we have a Claymore user. Oh, we do get a second 4-star. That was quick. Okay. Ningguang! Wow, we're just going all Liyue. It's in the spirit of, what's the word? In the spirit of Lantern Rite coming soon. Okay. So now, let me switch the team around. I think I'm, So, like, I don't know about, I think I'll keep the 2 Animo. I think I'm gonna just put Ningguang in for now because then I can get the Crystallize. And then I'll go as needed for anything else. I don't think there's really much to do in Act 2. Oh, well, there's the domain. That is true. What else do I... Okay, when I hit AR 18, I get to unlock Barbara. So, at least we'll have that. How do people make so many alternate accounts? A lot of time and patience. Okay, let me level up Ningguang. And then level up Kaya. Okay, so now I think everyone is decently leveled for the team. Great. So off we go to start Act 2. I think I'm gonna do part of Act 2. Actually, before I do that, let me go get rid of that and go heal. I'm not gonna complete Act 2, I don't think. I think I'm just going to, at least for today, go to the Fatui hideout. And then we will probably be at a little bit after 2 hours. And then I will probably end it for now. And then I'll be back with Wuthering Waves on Sunday. So now I get to go see myself. I've been here for an hour and it feels like 20 minutes. I know, I feel like when I'm streaming, it doesn't feel as long as the actual time is. Time feels like it goes by a lot quicker. Have I tried the DPS Barbara experience? I have not. I feel like that is a challenge in and of itself. I heard if you have fun, the time goes by quickly. There we go. Exactly. Barbara is swole. Barbara, the true DPS. Want to see fat Zenless Zero cats? Absolutely. This music is really good. I think it's, is it? Hold on, now I have to look on my Spotify to see what it is. I mean, like, is it a remix?
Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters.
The Duel Between the Springs and the Echoes. Oh, this is a, no, this is a Natlan song. Yeah. Barbara, the true Hydro Archon. No, see, I love, I love Farina. Farina is one of the best girls of Genshin Impact. I do love that the Hydro Archon and Barbara both just so happen to be very Idol-esque. What's your favorite Hoyo soundtrack? Honestly, I don't know that I have one. Join the Barbara DPS cult today. I'm handing out flyers. I love that. Barbara DPS cult, iconic. Bye, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you're able to join a future stream. If not, my streams are always going to be available on YouTube and Twitch. At least, well, the VODs are. But thank you so much for coming. Who is the best 5-star DPS? I am probably the worst person to ask that question because my current main DPS is Wanderer. So there's that. This is the most fun I ever had in a stream. That's so nice of you to say. I'm always worried that my streams are either like boring or a little awkward because I'm not someone who watches streams a lot. I always feel like I don't have the attention span, so I kind of am just going in blind and just yapping, but I feel like that's also my branding in general, so. Do you like Kazuha? I love Kazuha. I got him when he first came out with the, before Inazuma with the Archipelago, and because of that, I beat his boss up to level 90, and I don't think I've ever fought the puppet boss in Inazuma because of that. I only fought it at the Archipelago. What is the weirdest team comp you've made? Honestly, I fear that my current main team is my weirdest team comp. Someone comments, I don't remember if it was a comment or if it was on a stream, but they referred to my main team as like Avatar The Last Airbender because I had the earth, water, fire, and air, and honestly, iconic. But yeah, my main team is Wanderer, Albedo, Durin, and Kokomi, so there's that. Are you going to watch the new Avatar movie? Like Avatar, the blue Avatar movie? Probably. I've only seen the first one, but I do love the special effects. This stream is very relaxing, but the chat is so chaotic. What are your viewers? Honestly, I love the chaos. I feel like that is a perfect balance. A calm stream environment with chaotic questions. Yes, my fan name is Wrenches. That was voted on. I asked what you guys wanted to be called, and Wrenches overwhelmingly won. So, there you are. My little tools. No, wait. No, not tools. No, never mind. Scratch that. Absolutely scratch that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No, you guys are not that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, someone asked, do I watch Stranger Things? I have not seen Stranger Things. Oh my gosh, I have a bad habit of not thinking before I speak, and I fear that unfortunately we have seen that firsthand today. Someone said stop. My mom heard that. I'm so sorry. I'm crying. Oh my god. So that's okay. Listen, you know what? Everyone needs a good toolbox or a tool bag in their life. You need a good set of tools or you're never going to be able to do anything in life. So, it's positive. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It do be like that sometimes. For the right job, you need the right tools. Exactly. And yes, someone pointed out, so this is not a B. Someone pointed out that I have my two best friends, Violet and Midia. Their roles on my Discord are literally the toolbox. So, there you go. Yes, Elf Tools and Ren Santa. There you go. See, exactly. Do you like BLs? I feel like I don't watch or read anything as much as I should. I don't think I particularly... I don't dislike, but I don't especially watch any that I can think of off the top of my head. I guess unless you count, what's the word? The summer Hikaru died, I suppose. Oh look, it's Durin. I know that Midea likes a lot of them, but Midea and Violet are both staunch Marauders supporters, and so I hear a lot about Marauders from them, even though I have literally never in my life consumed Harry Potter media. So all I know is that from what I hear from them. You haven't seen the second movie. Please tell me you're going to watch the second one before the third. If we're talking about Avatar, then yes, I will watch the second one before I watch the third one. Thank you for the relaxing stream. I'm gonna keep it on while I sleep for the background noise. Have a good night's sleep. I'll try not to be too loud. I also will be logging off soon, so hopefully you'll be able to fall asleep before I leave. Yes, the summer Hikaru died is amazing. Absolutely iconic. I love just the fact, like, I'll never get over the fact with this scene of Venti just being underneath the statue of literally himself, and it's fine. Can we genuinely ban Fishy? Fishy just getting banned for bad memes. Do you still have that obsession with K-pop Demon Hunters? Absolutely. I love K-pop Demon Hunters. I got so much K-pop Demon Hunters merch when I was in Korea. I was able to, like, 3 days before we left, I went to the mall that was right next to our Airbnb that has the With Mew, which is a company that produces a lot of the K-pop light sticks. I walk in, right up front is the Huntrix and the Sasha Boys light sticks. I immediately grabbed the Sasha Boys light stick because I could not fit both, and I love it. Speaking of Korea, what was your favorite thing to eat in Korea? I had these, so there was this place that I saw this mukbang YouTuber who she's like the only one that I actually watch. She, I can't remember, she's Korean. She does a lot of like sit down videos. I can't remember her name to save my life, but she did a video at this little place in Hongdae that sells soup dumplings, and it was I went there because I saw them and I was like, oh my god, those look so good. It was so good. We went back 3 or 4 times, I think, to get the soup dumplings, and Midea and Violet got this specific like beef soup, and it was like a Chinese restaurant, but it was amazing. And then we also got tak galbi, which is like spicy chicken. That was amazing. It was like chicken and cheese, and it was mixed in with like different starches and things like that. And oh my gosh, it was so good. That was another place we went multiple times. Have you been to the Genshin Cafe? Yes, I did get to go to the Genshin Cafe. I actually made a little vlog of going to the Genshin Cafe that is on TikTok and on, on YouTube Shorts. We planned on going to the Genshin Cafe, but then we stumbled upon it by accident trying to go to a bus stop. It was so cool. The place was amazing. You designed your avatar or someone did it for you? If you mean the little chibi in the corner, someone made that for me. I commissioned it. I think it's supposed to be... Bye, Soupman, and bye, Arlecchino. Thank you both so much for coming. What was I saying? Oh, that one, I thought I had it in my description, but I think I must have not included it. It's someone on Twitter called Nana from Hell. I commissioned her for the, what just happened to it? Where did it, hello? Oh, that was weird. She made the little peeky, like peeker. I designed the character, I don't know, like the anime version of myself. There we go. So that is just me, but in 2D form, obviously. He got scared of Jean, honestly understandable. And you know what, I probably should have thought more about the fact that I had this fight before putting Amber back onto the bench. I should have considered that. However, here we are. Oops. Are there any current mangas you're reading or animes you're watching right now? Right now, I don't think I'm reading anything. I keep up with Spy Family occasionally, and I've been meaning to finish or restart so I can finish Gachiakuta. But otherwise, I don't know if I am reading anything right now, because a lot of the manga that I was regularly reading finished, like Jujutsu Kaisen and Kaiju number 8 and My Dress Up Darling. Those were the ones that I was really regularly reading, and obviously since they are, you know, done, there's not much we can do there. Did you pull Jean or get her from the 5-star selector? I got her from the 5-star selector. That is permanent for new players. It is, you have it for like 40 days after you start the game. So it's semi-permanent, I guess. Can you please recommend me some anime to watch? I actually have a My Anime list. I don't know how you search, why did I do that? I don't know how you search My Anime list, like for creators on there. It's the same as my other accounts, the Ren's World VT. That, I think it's also linked in my Discord, and I'll try to put it in the description of the video, or of the VOD. That has pretty much every anime that I've finished, and if I watched something long enough to finish it, there's a good chance that I liked it. So I'd say that's probably my large anime recommendations. I have seen Code Geass. I watched it a very long time ago, actually. Well, not long time ago, but long in anime world. I watched it at the beginning of COVID. Are you of Korean descent at all? No, but I absolutely love just like experiencing other cultures. How am I outside of this? What? I love experiencing other cultures, and I went with my best friends to Korea, and it was so much fun. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you for joining the stream. What is your favorite 5-star design in terms, or weapon? Wow. What is your favorite 5-star weapon in terms of design? I think probably Wanderer's weapon. I absolutely love it. I think it's just so, like, I know it's just a bell, but I think it just fits his design really well. Why are you not using Lisa or Gaming? Honestly, I forgot that this was a fight that was oncoming, or incoming. So that's entirely why. How long will you stream for, roughly? Probably not much longer. I plan to end it at the Fatui hideout, which is after this. We go and steal the lyre, or fail to steal the lyre, meet D-Luke, and then we go to the Fatui hideout. So I plan to stop after that. Is it just me that catalysts have the most diversity? Yeah, I think, yeah, Arlecchino's weapon is definitely one of my top favorites. But yeah, I feel like the catalysts are all just such fun designs. And so I think that's probably one of my favorite things is seeing the catalyst designs. Who has been the most fun to play on an only account? I'd say fun was probably Farina. Durin, I can't say was necessarily fun in terms of the fact that he just doesn't have an alternate sprint or an alternate movement. Oh, Mizuki. Mizuki was a lot of fun with her floating. I really liked that. Personally, like Azure, wow. Yes, Skirk's weapon is so pretty. Siegewene's weapon is adorable. I got Siegewene's weapon when I was trying to get Mizuki's weapon when those ran on banner together. My favorite weapon design is Nilu's signature, said no one ever. Honestly, valid. That could be better. Are you going to pull Columbina? Yes, I'm going to pull her on 3 accounts. I'm going to pull her, maybe 4, depending on this account. Who knows? I'm going to pull her on my main account because she's beautiful and I love her. I am going to pull her on Archons only, and I will be streaming those pulls. And I will be then pulling for her for a solo run. So, multiple Columbina pulls. Should I make 2 plushies so I can send you one if that's possible? I don't know if I'd be able to get one sent to me. So I would say pull, wow. Just one for now. If I ever get a P.O. box or anything, then I would definitely say absolutely I would love that. But I don't know if or when I will get a P.O. box. Will you stream your pulling? I don't know if I'll stream my pulls on my main account, but I will stream the pulls for Archons only. I won't stream the pulls for the solo account just because when I do that, I have to log in and out of accounts, and that's fine with this because it's not very often that I have a character die, but I don't know if I will do... Like when I do my reroll accounts, it's just rapid fire. Like I maybe have 5 minutes most that I'm on the account. So other than Arlecchino, who is your favorite Fatui member? That's tough because I mean, if you go for active Fatui, it would be Child. If you associate just in general, it's Scaramouche. But also I love Columbina, so it's a decision. There's multiple. I know who my least favorite is, but again, it's because he's a villain, so I like Torres being a villain. What is a reroll account? A reroll account is basically how I do my solo runs. It is, you make the account from scratch, and then when you get to wishing, you are rolling for your luck, I guess, or you're just pulling for characters, and then if you don't get the character you want, you make a new account. So they're kind of just like side accounts for me trying to get the specific characters I want for these solo runs. What is happening in my Twitch chat? Why? Why? I'm not even going to dignify that with reading it out loud, Fishy. What are your thoughts about Natlan? I haven't finished the Natlan Archon quest, so I don't think I can fairly give a accurate depiction of my thoughts on the Archon quest because I haven't finished playing it. But I like the design of the nation. I like the character designs. I do think they were missing something. Just, they could have had something added to make it feel very... I don't know how to say, like... The controversy. Do you mean just like character designs? Because I like the character designs, I just felt like they were incomplete. Have you done Nod Cry yet? Not yet. I've watched like videos of it, but I haven't fully done the quest yet. Chat is getting lesser and lesser. Yeah, I feel like that's common for longer streams. It's mostly to be expected. It's still, if anything, it makes it a little bit easier to balance. Plus, it's getting to be late night for a lot of time zones. I know I have a lot of viewers from Europe and from Asia. So obviously in Asia it's in the morning, and in Europe it's very late at night. So it makes sense. But hey, I am happy that I have the viewers that I have right now. I think it's, honestly, I'm not very much a viewer person, if that makes sense. Like, I'm happy with whoever decides to join me in my challenges. Wow, that guy was not doing his job very well. I feel like I should have specified this, but if I get caught in this, I'm not going to call it a restart because it's not the red screen of death, if that makes sense. Is he good? Are we good? Okay, great. If you're happy, the wrenches are happy. That's what matters, I think. Everyone being happy. How did it feel to make content in your early days of content making? Honestly, I think the crazy thing to me is I got extremely lucky with my first video being Arlecchino only and popping off very quickly. It just felt very rapid fire. If anything, now it feels a little bit more stable, I guess. Like, obviously, I still have pretty fast growth, and I'm beyond words thankful for it. But now that I have everything kind of figured out a little bit more, I think. Before, it was me kind of rushing to get everything organized, and I felt a little overwhelmed, especially because I was still learning how to make videos and stuff. One of the big things too was my Arlecchino video, despite it being like 20 minutes long, took me probably a month to make, to edit and everything. Now I can edit videos super rapid fire. So just in general, any sort of growth and time that I have to be able to make videos better is a win, if that makes any sense. And I think now that I don't have to worry about establishing my Discord and focusing on working on both shorts and long form and everything, I think that helps me just be able to focus on making the best content I can. That big red 0 and the death count 0 kind of scares me. It scares me too, but what scares me more is the idea of eventually hitting 1. Will you do what you do with Durin and make a shortened, edited version of this stream? Yes, I plan to make a shortened version of this stream once I complete, not this stream, but the Nuzlocke in general, once I complete the challenge. I'm actually hopefully recording. I downloaded a source record plugin, and I'm hoping that it's working right now. I don't know if it is. I guess we'll find out. If not, we'll just have like what happened with Durin Part 1, where I just have to use the VOD and the quality is not the greatest, but that's okay because we learn as we go. Will you do Shalonen only? Maybe one day. I don't know if I'll do any new challenges beyond Columbina for the foreseeable future, at least until I get further with my other challenges, because that way at least I won't feel like I have them stacking up behind me, if that makes sense. I feel like out of all of the Genshin YouTubers, I think you're one of my favorites. Your content is amazing. Truly one of my favorite channels to watch. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Mika only. I'm sure that'll get some views. I think... Didn't Killer Kokomi do a Mika only video? I've debated doing Dahlia only, but I've also been trying to decide if I want to continue doing 4-star only challenges. Because Gaming did not do as well as I thought it would. I thought Gaming would absolutely pop off because he's such a popular 4-star character. I was a little shocked that Gaming was not... I'm guessing maybe it was the algorithm, but Gaming was not nearly as popular as I thought he was going to be, if that makes sense. Which, like, it happens. Sometimes the challenges you look the most forward to don't do as well as you hoped, and sometimes the challenge videos that you kind of last minute put together end up super popping off. Like, Archons only was kind of meant to be like a haha, this would be a funny challenge. I did not expect it to pop off the way that it did. What about doing Sand Drone only when she releases? That would be fun. I'm curious to see how her mechanic is going to be. If it's going to be maybe like Firefly with the robot, or if the robot that we saw in that will have anything to do. I feel like I like doing the Fatui challenges. I think they're fun. Sino only in 20... No, you almost got me, Fishy. You almost got me. Dahlia scares me. After obtaining Dahlia, I heard surprise baptism nonstop in my sleep. That was probably the funniest. Dahlia as a character, I feel like Genshin did so well because people were talking about and anticipating Dahlia for so long, and he's such a funny character that I think he was done perfectly. His voice line about receiving a Hydrovision instead of an Animovision was so funny. I absolutely love Dahlia as a character. Do you make the thumbnails for your videos yourself? Yes, I do. I, at one point, considered outsourcing that, but I feel like I'm someone who just really likes being able to have as much control over my channel as possible, just because I want to make sure the content that I give you guys is the best that I can make it. And so outsourcing anything kind of feels almost like I'm not doing my best for you guys. Except my shorts, I do make my manager, Asuna, otherwise known as Unk to some people, I do make him do my shorts. Just because I can't edit shorts very well. I don't know how to edit them. But, oh, he's in Twitch chat saying this is true. Exactly. But otherwise, I very much like to be able to make sure I can give you guys the best. So I kind of keep my hands on everything. Okay, this is the... Oh, I didn't unlock that. No! It's fine. So this will be the last thing that we do before calling it a night. What made you start making content? Honestly, I've loved content creation and the concept of content creation for longer than I knew that YouTube was even a thing. When I was little, I used to make home videos of my Webkins and just force my friends to watch terrible Webkins newscast videos. But I have just loved making videos, and then I watched YouTubers growing up. A lot of my high school and middle school years were defined by watching YouTubers like Dan and Phil, like Zoella, a lot of that like British crew. And so I feel like watching them always made me want to become a creator at some point. And then when COVID happened and everyone kind of got trapped in inside and I discovered HoloLive and VTubers, that's when I was kind of like, well, wait a minute, maybe this is something that I could do too. And so here we are. See you, chat. Ren, I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you so much for joining. Sleep well. Quick setup. Okay, let's switch out Ningguang for Gaming. And let me... Oh wait, hold on. Let me level him up. Do I have any? Oh, I don't. Okay, so we're not going to do Gaming then. We are instead going to do Amber. Although no, I get Diluc as a trial character, so I'll just bring... Never mind. I'll just bring Amber. Someone said Webkins. Holy crap. Yes. Webkins. I still have my Webkins account login, fun fact. I vaguely debated once doing a like stream of playing my old Webkins account. Maybe one day. Maybe that'll be a thing that I do. Who knows? Have you considered playing on the EU? No, just because I feel like I would have a struggle with the... Oh, I didn't even notice that Diluc wears the mask. Does the Traveler? Oh my, stop. That's actually hilarious. I'm always worried with doing challenges or accounts on different servers that I would have the problem with the ping, because I already struggle with my ping sometimes. Why does Diluc have Moika's weapon? I know, right? That's such a weird thing for him to have. Good night, morning, Ren. I love you. Oh, good night or good morning, whatever it is in your time zone. Thank you so much for coming if you are leaving for the day/night. Yes, it is Wolf's Gravestone. That's the weapon that I have Moika on in my Archon's only account. So that's why it's quote-unquote her weapon. I think my upstairs neighbors just got home and they are so loud. I got a lot of questions, people being like, oh, how are your upstairs neighbors? Because they were really loud when they first moved in. And I was worried because of like the children that it was going to be very loud. But they've been super quiet, except for this week because it's school vacation week or like Christmas break or whatever. And I've just had so much noise and I'm just like, it's fine. The week I start streaming, it's fine. Oh, nope, not doing that. The funny thing with this is I set up my layout for my monitors and my mic in a way that it wasn't impacting my screen, but that was considering solo runs, and it does block my ability to see... Is there anything? Oh. No, that doesn't really matter that much. It does block my ability to see the characters, so I have to adjust that in a future video so I can actually see the rotations correctly. Yes, the next stream will be Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing Wuthering Waves. I will be... Where am I going? I'll be doing my best to get the new girl. I don't remember her name, but she's very pretty, and I want to see if I need to make a new account or if I can survive with my old account. Is it Line? Linnae? We wish to borrow. This is so easy to get through. Just bribing him. Genshin livestream in 5 hours. I'm so excited to see what they announce. I'm also kind of glad that they changed the time because it does work better for me now. Before, it was at like 5 or 6 a.m. and I was respectfully not waking up. I just would, whenever I woke up for the day is when I would see what happened. I am sorry to the Europeans though. I know how you feel. I feel like the best thing they can do is like rotating it. So it rotates every so often. Sometimes the Europeans get the good timed stream. Sometimes the Americans get the good time stream. And sometimes, I don't know. I don't want to say Asia because it's such a large continent that I feel like some of Asia gets the streams at a decent time and some don't. But also, does Hoyo have a separate stream for like a lot of the Asian servers, or I don't know what they do with that. I barely keep up with the live streams. It's probably gonna be the first live stream that I actually attend. I'm gonna be so honest. The stream's at midnight for me. That's when the stream is for me as well. I'm looking forward to that because I'll finally be able to actually participate. Or at least watch the stream. I feel like this is a lot nicer to do having a team though. Especially not having to worry about having a pyro character. I say they should not announce it and just randomly have it. Keep us on our toes. That would be hilarious. Can you imagine? It's just like, surprise! Instead of surprise baptism, it's surprise live stream. And didn't they announce this one like a month in advance? I know it's for like the new year, but still, that was crazy. Just plan your schedule accordingly. And then of course, the real prize of the new year is we get Wanderer's birthday art soon. Very excited for that. Oh, which name card? The Kave and I'll Hate Them one? I know, I got one for Midya as like an early birthday present. But that was sad how expensive that ended up being. I didn't end up remembering to get it for myself because I didn't know it ended in like November. So I forgot to buy it for myself, and well, here we are. Getting beaten up in a corner. Okay, so we're going to return to the tavern, or at least to Mondstadt, and then we are going to wrap this up for the night. I need to stretch so badly. I support everyone getting up and having a stretch after we wrap up this. But for now, I will be wrapping this up for the night. I am so sorry if you're just arriving, but don't worry, the VOD will be available on YouTube and on Twitch for 7 days. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much for joining my first Twitch live stream. I am so excited to try to push for partner and hopefully, or we'll push for affiliate and then for partner. So thank you all so much for being here. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for being here for another stream, and look forward to my next stream on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be streaming Wuthering Waves, and it'll again be both on YouTube and on Twitch. So have a good night or a good day, everyone. And if you're going to be able to stay awake for it, enjoy the live stream for Genshin in a few hours. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.